It's here for me, Mama Kwaba. I say, baby, you may Wednesday. Me jidi say unhu ye meti ha nkoten de na say wankasa obeti ase say me hu ye welcome to the hotspot show. Fa unhu the hotspot show. And na Wednesday bi ase de me share mo ase no. Me de bebremu Canada news. Habari gani? What is the news? And then me anache say ye ba be chire onyema bi ani so wonso say wo news ewo Ghana, wo news ewo Ukraine, wo news ewo Russia. Eho na ye popular. Wo news ewo Libya, Liberia, South Africa. Baby bia woti biara say South Korea, whichever Korea, China, hefa na wo. It is good to share information. And as one baswa, welcome again to the second edition of Abarigani. What is the news? And then you Canada, Ghana for my idea pa March na mo boy no. Not just Ghana for we are making our way. China no Friday the next way rounds for Ghana for ye besha time no na ye bohunde ru ama wo Canada na se wo bribi na se wo pese ye bohunde ru nsuma wa you are all welcome. Me cheche a munyina obi bia ogina so bia mesre se obe share video no. And na me no be din komo afa Canada ho. Canada there are so many news, business news, immigration news, living expenses. Many people want to move across Canada. Many people want to move across the globe. Ghana, you have some profession. We are professional in something. You have some gift to be a baby crowd. They be a mekan basem a baby crowd na upas asi a guso. I can also shed the light about where I am. If you think say your seed can germinate on this land. As I see where from inti me ma wakwa babium no wa share video no ma remfi say ube share video no Bashiru is it Salifu Akwaba me ma wakwaba momfa away and this is Frafra dance momfa mo comment nemra. I also want you to engage on a page me pese we engage on a page. Please let your likes come. Let your love come, your hugs and everything. Facebook, within the first 20 minutes or so, if the activity is lower, on fashion emremu, wakapo, on share or video no, but a certain triggers, and there may be a trigger or more system not to share, and also to alert the people, my viewers, my followers, into. Of all the followers I have, I'm only seeing a few people just here because the activity is low. So let your comments come. Who questioner? I'll read your questions. Or any way be answer or test me, and you can test me on my way line now at that page and also no. If you want to join the conversation, you can also test me on the line. I'm crossing boundaries. So what you say? Good evening, Papa Yeboah. I am crossing, I'm going across the systems, trying to check where I receive a text or even a WhatsApp. You can WhatsApp me. I will send you a link. Now, just say, and then, Canada. Let's start with the business. But before then, no, let me say this. Do you know what actually boosts your economy? The economy is boosted by your credibility, the country's inflation, and what makes inflation goes up and down. It is the goods and sell. So what you say? So, Osha Ghana says, "Ya na Osha Amanonia." Utimi hu se niema a omo ya aba business and as inflation no, it's not bad. Say America nika se maboka na che say o make $100,000 in profit. Osim waboka na che say ne profit margin no e na akofem. Na enye ne capital no. So what you say ne profit no e na akofem. They actually have a very high business sense. They are very, very advanced in terms of financial literacy, how to make money pa. Obroni kakra bi timi ba Africa besesa nipa dodo bebrebe timi de omo abe chichiri kuro. Menua sa nipa kuro no oye boko suro no. So Osha America hanumu a, what actually boosts their economy is how friendly they are, how transparent, and often so how they receive other people in their country, how they make other people feel in their country. They make reservation for visitors. They prepare a place for a visitor. The visitor no obano or the sikaba. So what I say. So in Crawford, mobile visit Yako New York say, Omo ayenam downtown bebre na eya wo timi hu ebi ka French, ebi ye Italian, Iranian for sika for oil a country. Omoma bebre eba America for a holiday, a land of dream. I mean, people come there to see the infrastructure, the things that these people has made with immigrants. So what I say. So, Osha, what actually also brought them together? It is the common grounds, how they all pursue to gain away assets. How did they make that? Once a football, any game, basketball game, and all those things brought the country together. For when it to fam kakra na shadi. Usha, this match, the FIFA World Cup no only sport, ena edani away honorable to rejoice just like the one onibi. Show, ubehu akpeteshin asin yina ji go. Omo wo bie ba ji go. Ni owo casino ji go. Usha Alben Babun, the Speaker of the House, Emra Ghana for share go no, ono so Jesu go, osa. Look at Obofuo, akwa we, obinim, jineni, like everybody was jubilating. Usha yem president, me yesho said, Dama Ghana for no, ji go, Ekufuado dane akwala ono so me say otine nche anka sa time no anka wonya Ekufuado hog, because at that time no ni refi ni ho we are all rejoicing. So otime who say ekuroti say Canada say sport has brought people together who share the top fans of baseball, basketball teams now immigrants for Usha Indian for your mama making millions of dollars in this country. When it comes to sport, oh my God, go to the Canada Stadium now. Momo Baha 2020, is it 2025? Canada for a hosty the next FIFA game. No, stadium now, mobile bebo no, but share in Crawford Mudim Bobo. What you say? A sport brings people together. So what you say? Sport brings people together. Only sport now. Who so yeni jineni osikani jineni in the same way on the same platform. You know, I think it's Ghana Black Stars. Ghana, muma ya investing in sport because sport has brought America to sport. Nkote na ema obibini hu hia obroni sport. Because of sport. America for abrofu bebre omo koto ebibifuo. Who would have guessed this? Say onyankopon bema sport akodi ebibifuo. So Ghana Black Star monyere mo ho nyankopon endomo na mom kan Ghana fuo mbom saa because sport ya kan Ghana fuo abom esikafuo nyina na ehiafuo jubilate way over the winning of Ghana Black Star. Nyankopon chiramo. I'm going to move in. Mame Ekuya Afrani. Soccer brings togetherness. A sport itself brings togetherness. Sport. It has joined. It has. I mean. Oh yeah. It has joined different backgrounds together. South here. So sport is a good thing. Now let's move to Canada news. Near Canada, me say baby bia wo bia no. Me pese meti woni when it comes to healthcare pa Canada etopo. Uyi you away Germany because of the World War II, First World War, Second World War no. Germans that area no they made a say krono niama bebre. So they put a healthcare as a priority. Omo eji ahụ because they need people to fix back the country. It's almost shasiye because omu German for anka German for omu army way omu German for a member no I had to say Australia for say they are mixed with the Spanish and the Latiners and all those things, so they are giants. So with the Soviet Union for no, they are giants people. But after the World War II no, they really started to treat themselves, to give back to themselves so they can forget about that tragedy. No? When it comes to Canada, healthcare is very, very good. So even some of the Abrofuna, Omowo US, many of them, Canada had to put some weighby at the border. Sani ebeya America for no, and cross border. But bebre no, jampo way. But unim sa America and Canada, omo rivals. There has been a lot of stories and history between them. When they fast, even when they found gold in Alaska and although there was some form of a battle between Canada and US. It's also Canada part there, we are border. Ye chensio Canada and US, ye chensio, we are away North America, omu was south to honum. But the thing is, because it say ye border, but ye democratic system, no, democracy, even the social system is totally different. Totally different. So when it comes to healthcare, Canada, etopo America, and that is for sure. Mama ba, oh welcome, Medofo, welcome, Sawaba. So German takes care of their people. About Germany, France, another healthcare pa away, baby. So betanana sa wo pre wo paper. Now unya paper, you are covered. Because Osha Ghana, the only thing that we can rely on a fuomu edru. So that is one news for Canada. Now, esan say your healthcare system ni entino. Abino is taking away the jobs and privatizing it. We are moving into the employment sector. Abino sisu sesiano or ya koyete say ekufuado. Inti wa privatize a certain areas the country, the people in a country don't feel it is right. The minute Uber privatize a certain areas of a service in a say, because say for example, if I want to go buy provide this service, it is quality because I buying the people money. So the people has a lot of things to say about how they are being serviced. In this part of the world, you know, every service, if you are buying, will be a top of the line. Meaning, say, if I have a Juma, nasa many are buying no, me service, me, I am working as a contractor, but me service through a buying. Abani tuameka kesiye sene because accountability is big. Abino, they need to be held accountable. So, for example, be to say healthcare. Your healthcare system, no Canada and to say US. US is privatized because it's a capitalist. Canada is different. So, Canada, your services are provided by Abine. Many of our services are provided by Abine, where US is capitalist and here is a socialist in a certain grade and then capital on a specific area. It for we ye healthcare no aban no and a provide to hospital ya aban. It necessary for aban in a certain area of aban no and take care of health care. Na yan panyin na ote so sesia no or privatizing nneɛma no bi ɛno nti na ye onya vote. You see, your work reflect in the vote. The next election, yen prime way ote so, yen premier ote so, onya vote ni biom. You see, because of where I work, you know, and omoye union into no, the union is huge in the negotiating. Your union is very powerful. Besides, a teachers union, the most biggest and the most strongest yen union no, it's a way healthcare. Educational workers union no, it is very big. Uyi eno na uyi mefane say way transit system no. Move people. The country, the city is moving from one end to the other. Abino prided themselves to be the biggest way. The most effective way transport system. Train enam soro, train enam wiem, train enam way inframem, any buses enam krom no. It is very, very effective because they believe in working for to make your hands meet. So what you say? Into all those sectors, aban otisisian is privatizing. Minya, it is a win-win. Wow, what Ghana, this is good for you. Wow, we are immigrant, it is good for you. We ya team man no no enye good man. Enunti ena obehu a ye ko rally ye. There are certain services. Mema a few. Nasa wo Ghana. There are certain services are buying privatizing. When I privatize those areas now, it means to say the private company no winning no. That private company no service you the way they want to. They use their own mandates and laws and their practices. It complain no and shut down. It only ends within the way a company. It's a way they are really complaining. Hello, my auntie Ohima Akresi. So they are very much. Mania, I am just telling you because politics, bibia your politics. Where do you politics? Ufaka ube free point A, akosi point B, politics. Say a gas boy, it was because of your political party. Say transport boy, eduane boy, it's because of your it is good to educate yourself about what is going on. So say privatize the services there. That means to say when you call a company who's supposed to address a certain basic needs, the company will service you the way they want to. What is making is that company wants to make money. And until outsource adwuma no, they bring in, they can fire you as they want to. Adwuma aban adwuma yeni no yentimi fire that easily. But a private company can fire you at any time. And until private company no would rather hire immigrants. They would rather hire people who don't know their rights too much. Canada is changing too. But the people are fighting it. So a yaman wa ote Ghana na ope visa. Minya mabecheche unjuma say you need to look into healthcare sector, infrastructure, adebia move kuro. Uyo obia akwaba mame papa Victor akwaba. Uyo obia wode uwo unsa we utimi di change ade. Book ade we kura mi black. Wutimi eman red a wutimi mane black a minua. Look for a country that is moving their infrastructure Okay. Okay, very good. I think I'm back on. Oh, there was no alert me. I just unplugged my way, me tree me way is here. I'm so sorry if the volume went for a bit. I guess I am back again, and I hope you guys can hear me. I think you can hear me okay. Let me test it and see. Audio. Yeah, yeah, I am on. Yes. I think no sound, Thelma. Oh, until you can. Oh, na me say China for monte China for the no. And see, and I'm train and I'm as an okay now. Okay, Thelma say okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thelma, thank you. Inti ese wo hwe kuro a omo as ekuro no move ekuro no kosoro ekuro ni nyini. Inti wote Ghana, Canada. Mama kan kire Canada, it is moving. Esansa aban no epe contracts na ono so pese o save aban bia ekrom wan te se MPP aban o ekrom ha no aban nipa obetena so no ni portfolio hu hia no aban bi nipa bi obetena so bia pese o save sika. It is all about them. It is all about how good they look. So what you say? Shout out to the nurse in Menchia, man. Shout out to the nurse in Menchia. I can remember me topic, you know. Say shout out to the nurse in Menchia Palace who stood her grounds against the bullies. Mrs. Annes, you know, she deserve award. Me make a list. There was a teacher be on command color. Me make a list. I am trying to see whether we can put something together. I'm up for let's come together. Let's do something in Abrochina. You invite Sankrofu we no more. Teacher Nibia we school officials no. Ghana de Abron Sanfo. Akumane nye. Akumane say you vacuum. So Emmanuel, great for you. Shout out to the nurse who stood on her ground. That was very good. This is how a kroba SSA wukasa. You see, this is exactly how a kroba says kasa. You should defend the laws in your country. You should defend it. Put your life on the line. God, onyankopon asasi we never makes mistake. Enwe biara efrodan. Esa unse nre bi wo ha efrodan na nyini ekodan na achechire dan ne ho. Ukọ some of the towns ni bi wo kuro wi so abe say sa enan bebre nwura na fa ho sa ha. They like it for some reason. They like it. Everything that is created on this planet is for a purpose. So what I say, nimre mu no adekode ni beye bribi ede ama asase enya mfaso enipa te so obenya ho mfaso nti poison ivy ewo mfaso wo ho ye no nienti a poison ivy ewo inrem ye wo nienti enre bi wo ho a ye dangerous ye wo nienti owo ba guess who has the power over those poisons and all those things onipa dasani. So speak, continue to speak. Shout out to that nurse. Good for you. Good for you. I'll do a special show for that nurse. No? When the country is moving like that, you need to change your course of action. And when those companies now are buying ton services be ma omo bibi ti say wo koje wo health care wo health card bibi ti say ofre there are certain services bia there are certain government services bia omodi aton eno ni ye call centers no say wo frɛ ebisa biribia obi wo ha company ni bi wo ha or ye private you don't think say wo frɛ aban yo. It is a private company, so when you complain, it doesn't really go anywhere, and it is that those policies are bad for the citizens. Guess why it is bad? When they privatize those companies now, the politicians look good. We save sika ama omaino. We save sika ama omaino. So kasa odini sesinibo. Me na me ba ye me kati cost we nso na eti memomai for ne ebre. Na wotimi hu se sika no so da ho se sika ni bi no e na ye dede kora na se sika ni bi no na ye de bre yen no se sika ni bi na covid ba ye omo de bre yen no. So sometimes it's give and take. So I say, a politician has to weigh themselves and see what actually works, what the public will not make noise about. Muya who noise no one release it at the Kodia. No one who say, oh, it probably was not a good idea after all. When it is so oko apply a juma wawa, they treat you the way they want to treat you. They can fire you after a couple of days. We are yebema wako welfare here. So what you say? After so there are certain working conditions. When you work for private company, it is not the same as say when abayan kasa ye juma. After so the wage, your wages is lower than say abayan kasa as take that service, during the COVID, one the old age home, long term care, obi a wenya accident, obi oyare a nebusiafo ntimi hwe no, they have so many care homes wa hanom. Not necessary say nipa no oye o abrewan koten e na yede ne ekoto ho. Obi o ho na wayare, ontimi take care of himself, nebusiafo ntimi enhwe no wo fie. Ghana for bebre gu fie sa omawuwu a ebi bewu ekrom ha no ye de wo call long term care home ma aban no kohwe aban na privatize those sectors no. During the COVID many people died in those hospitals, much more ema amanfo ebo aban echi ene obehwe yen television yiso na nya de keto. So Canada is a good place, it's a safe place to be. Canada is a really, really safe place. Also, what people forget is nurses are liable for giving wrong medication. Thank you. What that man forgot. But that man don't know any, he has no integrity. Nebano suku no ko eno. Wahu nyankopon eyi ade bi kire manipa woni omo wa aso ewa aniwa omo tie no muhunia nyame pa akere. This thing incident here, see, he can tell you exactly how his daughter received a doctorate way. I'm telling you, this is so simple. School okoye omo di akwala no omo papa no tua bribe ma omo oko hu omo back door omo US kama omo twa ntro omo ye we nyina na akwala no de awie school no, because girl now, the girl is very young. These are the people when they come here, doctor test before they can give you a license to practice, they will flop 50 times. Oh yeah, 3 times you cannot be a doctor. Oh, fail it 3 times, you can't be a doctor again. So there are many doctors they can never be a doctor. Doctor. Because you didn't the disciplinary area no. Ghana for obi wa school ni madia, but they are not disciplined. The discipline, the academic way, about 25%. You see, there are certain practices the academic, 25%. No, practical and the theories of how the response, how your moral, the ethics, and all those things, way high. It be to say a psychologist and all those things, the real life experiences, it is more than lecturing, but Ghana mono ya lecture mo. It is all theories, and but it is ethical. And one of those things that it is practicum. You have to actually do. Hey, iti enkofu bimo so mako suku. Omo ba ha omo bre. Minim teachers fo a omo nam krom ha nso omo wo Ghana no mo ye teachers fo how you can be it. Unye discipline enough to be a doctor. Inti I am telling you, say, you see, train your body way, train your adrenaline to be disciplined. Force yourself, because we are seeing now better. Anka yenina ye yendie efrim. Abrofo way will go to the extent. Ama jumani ye mrema omo. So what you say? So Canada is a very, very safe place to be if you are disciplined. And the professions that you should look into is what I am telling you right now. So one is the healthcare center. No? healthcare center. I'm telling you, it is the best. Your job is secure. But keep in mind, they say, while we are immigrant, and say, get yourself into the way express entry, and also when if you have a skill way entry, you are coming in as a skilled worker, anything. You skilled you have your certificate, you are disciplined. They will do first is the written exam, and then the oral one. Unya pasia, open a portal in Canada immigration. Go and open a portal in Canada immigration. Get yourself in. Start yourself. Once you take that first step, then you will it will prompt you to seek an answer, to gather what the information you need. So what you say, and that is the fact that is in here. Osha marketplace, a lot of businesses, the way a Jumaya Wahanintino, many people are opening up their own businesses. Many people are opening up their own business in Canada. And because of COVID has taught people with some lessons. They are expanding in every area. Into a bit to me be one who deal dash and Uber Eats and all those things. Way say bill dash or the door dash. So many, because of technology, many people are leaving their full-time work and pursuing a technical work, technology. Adia ubeye technical adia obina jumane say or deliver adia keke wabie ni own company. You see, people want to have control over their own lives. Canada gives that opportunity in many areas, even because of the government infrastructure and also the expansion of the country. When it comes to contractors, many, two people came to work on our PA system. What is a PA system? A PA system is how we communicate through the walls in the school. School name Koteno. We have electricians. We have omu ebeye yen boilers. Boilers ne ye one said awabe. The heater na ekfro esoro ne femono. Any insuo share eba wo school dem ho. There was so many school dem nkoten no ne services no ebro school kekew ni opera ni a ofre no ma ode ade we say sempese me de we bo edan ho a ade we e bo hai esese wo fresh specialist wo teacher ne untimi nkoye wo principal untimi nkoye me amete wo me ntimi nkoye ese ye fre obi a oye carpenter, even paint no omo enyina they are subcontractors omo bail school ni ya ban. So it is government money. Wo taxpayer nisika. Esan say you want the best service in Intino. Na wo dictating how the money should be spent. It is a obebe school mo be complain dia. And ya buy no so takes care in providing the school with the best. And until na brochi school and yama yemu masano. Because the people makes the decision. The government allows the people to make the decision. Into contractor or no babeye painter. Wono, you go to the school's business area no. Now wako bidding. Until you are one of the vendors. Me say samembe me here label maker. Se see me person me labels. To find the person I should buy the label maker no from Krayeti yare mame. Ya will be your service yen photocopy machine. Ya wa Rizo and ya wa Rico no any ne na no we tona nasa. Teacher ni bi onim ni teacher ni bi anim tona she. Me ameti we tona ya na ya fre. and we know, oh, me I cannot do this near Frau. Yeah, be about printing near Frau. Anything about Sunday near Frau. I bind to your car or make sure say, show me job descriptions are. It is about 3 pages long. That last one, no. Now yeah, no. I had to say it is not defined as assigned additional assignment. Meaning say, akwala bi maame betimi enya accident or befa ne ba obetimi enya accident. It is not within my job, but almost say other way assign into no. So maame nya accident na se me be bus abefa ne ko. Na say bus no de akwala ne kosi omo pono no na akwala ne maame empia ma amefa na. Guess where they are bringing the child nurse back to the school. Inti Mavis my family bag. Me ba be pie pepe me te pin bus ne de akwala na be school mobile. Guess who should wait? Inti ekrom ha no ho. There are so many they hold you account. You do a job. Enunti ena obi ko adwuma ba it say de wakọ asori because the level of discipline, the level of care, the level of awareness, vigilante, me send CIA ewe adwuma mu ya se me se me bue echina Friday me take all my compliances. Se me ma the compliance courses. As I say, mefa at the end of the year, once I call your police way, only criminal record bia na complying courses no minua anaphylastic Sabrina law, wine law, ye say ye kun obi ewo baby a ye de no eye law, no ye bail. Say be a school no for school to be aware of. And to say the way wenchi and akole ya yeshu tu omu inkasisemre aye law ama Ghana we ekrono ye de akoto school mu se ne ye be ya ye be omu be hwan kwala na omu nyini no ye be who any behavior everything start from the school. What in ambassador no iti ekromwa is huge. Eye such a vast nurse ni owo kromwa. It's like a doctor in Ghana. Ivy Nentia Ivy advocated. Don't think anybody that works in the system will not answer you if you ask them a question. Ekromu ha need the training. A nurse what training wo kromu ha is an advocate. Or yet like way or kasama the patient, or yet between the patient, the family of the patient and the doctor. A nurse ni wo kromu ha. So the nurse who advocated, ono no ye real nurse by nature. Iti kromu nyini. So usha eniama responsibilities say yenum say ni yewa ye me ye immigrant I suck it up. Usha ebibifu a we sucking a lot. Eno na de bia ye mbu afu no. Abrofo don't want that problem. Iti me medwuma yi abrofo bebre omumpe. It is a lot of responsibility. This is making people living work ewo Canada. So a lot of jobs are vacant. There's a lot of vacancy, especially a certain department. So many are watching me. A jume gukromu aji ni hafo no. Ena me no kase obi kokro no ho school. Esan se wate se MPP fuo bi se wo ko tietie mu ma omo a. Omo braibo. Inti nkrofo bi ahye school kro no school bi ase wo kromu a because a kromu ha no it will confuse the foolish man. A confusing foolish people. So what you say we are corrupt untimi ntina Canada. I am telling you that fact. Hey, anka me be ma scenario bi but o de later. Iti ama enkrofo omumpe responsibility any ohaw no bebre no ye own business. Utimi a product na marketer what per marketing company hanso de one say technology no it is advanced, so to market your way no very the cost no a bit higher kakra because they are professionals they want the business to boom. Inti enkrofo create own business ewo kromu a ama there are a lot of vacancy. Electrician especially electricians no no ya chiche adwuma num ye wo mo kọ hydro omo ye poles a ewo kromu a mipo so nyina pole wo ho efuo mo nyina line wo ho iti adwuma ekromu a tokro ben na light ni ho tokro bia mu light wo ho iti ama adwuma bu electricians adwuma bu Pauline akwaba maame Bridget Christian akwaba or say yes, so self-discipline, ethics, morality, transparency, honesty, integrity, exposure, and practical experience dictates the healthcare profession in the West. So what you say, exactly as what our brother is. You see, we are addressing people emotional way problems, their spiritual problems, and their physical well-being. So imagine you are 3 in 1. So they teach you the proper languages. You don't take, say, a patient anymore. Or say, changing politically away. Hey, oko kase oyarefo. E kroma untimi kase oyarefo hospital. Untimi the word oyarefo. Ye free language because they these advocacy groups say wokromua. You don't want obia oyare to feel so oyare. You see the psychological, this is a spiritual way be a background checks be and research be on my almost the spirit that carries omo your research omo ahwehwe obi owu spirit na etinimu no omo enim tama ne spirit free nimu ena omo nim niama nipa no di the willpower onipa no how the person clinges on to life, what actually holds a person. Omo ewo machines are dictating na adwene the level of way wires no and as information e wa adwene no no omo hu say something else is holding that person alive, and that is what they classify spirit. Into obronia ya research akwa chiro omo hu say maybe now no there was a research. They were doing a research, parasite. That is why when a person is collapse, na say training, training paramedics, emergency responses, training almost say find out who their children, if they have a spouse, mention the name, repeat their own name. Frenipaniding. Your wife is coming. That thing keeps them alive. It keeps them alive. It's a hand money, dear Minia. You need to be this, you need to be advanced. Period. It's a my Juma Bahanum, a Juma Bahapa. Obi a Juma Bahanum. Because people make money from left and right, and every angle Obia you look for no. There are so many things in the system. Even Obia Juma, and say o produce way. Ya wan kwala omo deliver, ya wan paying for omo deliver and yama way a week on your bed $200. Wow. Just flyers keke advertisement. Yeah. Or si brabeto pizza. Or si brabeto pizza eduane. And Crawford are doing so many things with Kromuhama. Obi owa adaje yedi ni eduane kura onibi. So businesses like this are flourishing. Wamau discount. Osane and Crawford bimua. Almost what business. Omu work hard. Aye partner. Omu advertise waha. So you share the responsibilities. We eniama obinso. Inti mefa ni say we dey we fi Ghana ba unni hwe kora na deliver we Canada Post for on. Bre bi na adwuma o ye ni sa ade we ebo ho say. ebo ho say kakraka oyifi ne truck mu a condos na wo downtown no odi kogu omo condo no ye wo ba bia mails eko iti omo ma ne run say o drive eko ebia from we Jane eko omo ma address wo no o run no wo de wo nya adwuma wo ni paper wo ni hwe wo de deliver we no mo keke so what you say. So Canada again, these are just a small scale businesses be and crofuye shade we that de bia every day bia obeba na o mailbox mu na egugumu pofi bronya eba shade o bronya eba hwe onka asefa usika beto sa company we no Canadian Tire we o se memfa usika meto regular price no $399 set no or say or the bemau $249.99. What you say? We save we $150. Or so a besa free or the be free stores no je sika bu wo krom ha ma omo nya sika no enti eniema ye wa he nyina eno so advertise we obi adwuma oye no obi adwuma oye ne so sorry a area ebi a we joworo area ho nyina no omo de ho na ma no every every week bia no nya ebi a be $800 or deliver my company no enye Canadian Tire na or deliver emano Canadian Tire there omo no they have a printing way company just everything ya che sika na cha ma it wo de wonya adwuma we ye college student we obi a high school student or papa atoka ama no 18 19 otimi drive a we eno ye ana say o deliver enti mefa ne say we Canada Post omo munya we no mo post we no na onua oyonko nso truck no ayemma anopa wako we omo dock ne yakọ loadi flyers yegu mama no sauti ase eti ono no oba Canada Post ni no dia we abehye o mailbox ni we no dia eti ono no company we no etua ne ka oma print ne amana ma no e na omo deliver eko mfie mu menua me say wonye we mpo a wo dia wo se wonye we abra bi ono so ye we wo we ono so chere Canada for niama. He only came here in 2004. Koshe ni fie wo Niagara Falls. I'm yet to meet him. I want to meet him. Choco. I want to meet him pa. Ono so say who say omo tu kwan ni ye no mo ba. They are not greedy. They want to share what they have experienced on what, like you see, if it's working well for them, they want to share. So what the young fashion amount me say or se me metone cash Canadian Tire se me metone cash na no me call ye uto wie na wo be cash out na ye bisa o say do you know say we nyina no anka if you apply for the credit card now another extra 10% off enyama na wa beto no inti sika wa ha minua. They don't want your cash, they want your personality, they want your credibility, they want your discipline, they want how diligent. So what you say unya delinquent unyo bia like you are not disciplined, you are on time. Who can say you know how to respect money, value money, or say me metone cash and na bronya abe uko away Shoppers Dogmatic keka they say a Shoppers Dogmatic de meka over 100 and something because uko to ade wo Shoppers Dogmatic o mama o card bi nso a wo accumulate point na a game. It is a game. It's a game of chess. There was certain time be a uko tompo a the point becomes double. Yeah, Choco Melonia, very good. He's very good. There was certain time ukoto away optimal card, it is a card and your credit card who accumulate point na no me koto gift ma obi no me accumulate triple point emma the point was worth $40. And now you are more black we say no black Friday no ukoto ade on that day was shoppers you accumulate a $70 worth but men it's a game of chance nti me se kromo ano etimo se wa bon na se onyo obi a wo ye vigilant untimi ube lose money afa na me sua sa niam ni nyina o me de me cash ache nkrofo de me cash atonia masa da bi se me collect point by using my cash. I am paying me the fish me fish. So what I say? So a chromo hanu you cannot sit there. This is just a little bit of just the basics. And amede bremono. The government is privatizing privatizing the sectors. It is good for immigrants. It is not good for the people who are citizens. Nanso esubecha menu amentwen omo ba America tete na omo pre paper hono. No mu nim setimodini bi ba bedi ade call Donald Trump. Donald Trump ba no Ghana fo a oman pre paper na oma dwene wu na omunje omun ehuntum no Donald Trump omotena ho eye ebodwom Donald Trump betam omokokosi Ghana no mu enim tama Donald Trump omunim kra say it was coming. They were just catched by surprise. Into uko krobi so first thing men ko enko waste time. I've just encountered and meeting people who have wasted a lot of time. Unfortunately, some of them happen to be very dear and close. Almost wasted time. Some of them happen to be very intimate friends and families. So what you say? Into don't waste time. Netie. Go on Canada way. Go and search yourself for a way. Nabra. There are so and I know me read the way being so become. They are rewarding people who wants to open business. Canada. They are TMU. So MPB emanin do free. Ghana ni bay. Memfa wo chenko enkoche obi for free sir. I'm telling you the say enun kote na opese wo ye men koye say Joyce memfa wo chenko enkoche. I'm telling you the fact too. Obibini know how to value things. You need to put value on things. So ubekwa ko dikotia anyway bebrem. I'm telling you the fact. Mubedia he says and until say bibi papa bi bebe kromunum. Omwa na mubedi omu. So what I say, but do not go for that. Say MP, if they find you attractive and you're going to give them service, minia, you need to have something to offer. Use your brain. MP no oya juma sisemre wa bom. Don't go and abuse our MP. Ghana from amusumu abusing pain. A young girl who is dating a sergeant moi, police commander moi. No wa catch a police commander is so nyini kote na hwe. Ewo camera so. It is abuse. Now I'll fight for you and paying for you. It is abuse. Ghana from Kola, you're abusing these old men. Use your head. Use them for something better. Let them take you out and let them know you have something to offer. You need to add to their lives. Not just ma omu you can open business. Open business. They are wasting billions. Wasting billions. Ministers no more. They are wasting billions of dollars. Billions of dollars. And millions of dollars. Wako ama dampare. Wako abuse no. Dampare matisa unwo girlfriend be say girl no. Se wutia muntie yen. Muntie yen. Abrochi forma no. Muntie yen. Because yen no. A krom was our lifestyle na ebi ni ha. But ye ni musikemu papa. Ye hu sikemu. It is a dampare. Epe wuche di aminia. What I'm trying to tell you ni say. Men ko abuse dampare. Make dampare feel say you are a add-on. Abrochi, when the stars no sikafo no, they like young girls. Omo per girls a ombetimi akohwehwe omo ano. Omo akwowo obroni sikani biara. This man who just died. She Donald Trump ne yere. Donald Trump yere ente brofo. She Anna. But Anna has something to offer Donald Trump. Look at what Donald Trump did. This guy who died. This Jonah, it's famous guy. Ne yere. Obewun woye tia. American guy. He just died. Nidini ba na sanko. The wife was so young. Many of these people worried, but the wives were not abusing these people like Ghana for mom. Make them feel say when you some useful young girl with a brain. Namo dia no nkwa na mame hwe wa dia no namo abuse wo embarrassing these people. Offer them, tell them, say, Papa, at least put me somewhere. Take me out of the country. Get me out. Send me a you can also come to vacation. Send me you can own a property somewhere. You can do this. So what catch some check aquano nasa when you Janu, move on to the next one. Move up because there's so much opportunity. Girl bia, me bro ni bia, or contact me. Abaiwa no wo Ghana no oba beba no Rebecca ba beba. That girl is smart. Onye Ghana ni oye we ni Ivory ko oye French ni abaiwa. Ntina na the girl was smart no. Ghana for my nim nyansa. Sorry, bebre nim nyansa. Mo bradodo. Because when your papa penyini bi say, Ose Sheila, it's not an abuse. It's not an abuse. All choices. I abuse. Sa papa ni nim nyansa hwe. Remember, you can direct coerce Obama to do anything when that thing in front of them. Oba yachim oba yachim mema ni pie you. Mama Sheila, it is an abuse. Oba can be sick. So onye serious. I mean yaba and yet now once onye serious. But offer propose how their lives will be also better. Make them be honorable that you want to see them as. You see, don't make them make wrong choice. And you're wrong. Say, Bema, you see, R. Kelly, anyway, or Donald Trump, they have island or mufa plane. At the girl, see, coho. Unim niapa, sahab guy, na yan sana ye chain na. But America is America, man. Would the bonny 10 year old, 20, 50 or macho? Omo becho. Mommy, let me bring you the link because I'm pesa kwane ebebaso. Let me give you the link so you can come. Mommy Sheila, me ba be ma o link no. Why? Mommy ma o link no na braso. Na brabeche waji because Ghana for mano abuse. So what I'm trying to say is that we can be better even in our field. You don't need to show, say, what you see is rather unfortunate, but then you are still, like I had to say, everything is not all right. So what you see, the houses in this country is like a way sikadro. The houses in this country, it is a sikadro. Uto house wo country kromu ha eti se de wakoji sikedro pepepe wonya abotre na otimu nse na ukukuo na wakoji edan no kukuo no na sike bi bam ti se de eti mensu se ye na me ton sa de no wa me ye mama part we ya me ken na nka mo so na mo bo afore Mame me de link na send o. Mama Sheila, I just sent you the link. We are medima because we a dine tower ha esikadru. Inti Mama Sheila, imagine say, uwo papa bia, shesika Ghana 4D. So what you say? Inti anka onfanto dan. Girls no magye dan wo mu no. To tell you the truth, to me, it is a good idea done. And we a girl ya wama ya kodi ni free. Joyce. Ya di Joyce free. If you have this and for me anka abrochi a wabe yanka semre oye adwuma papa bi office papa bi controlling and even continuing get I mean okay me who misano me hey papa you need to know people. If you know people in the high places, offer them something they can benefit from, not just kyereme ukoti you ukoti to wa na the video na ye gu ye mpanyimfo ne ho fi so what you say. So Ghana don't need to be mame Sheila me the link number so you can come on. Ghana or say it's a choice. Where is the mame? So what you say? So we need to be diplomatic. We need to be diplomatic in everything we do. We need to try to be upright. Minya mon try because a kromo hanomono, it took discipline to create opportunities for you and I. And then just the health sector mediamount. Mama Sheila, when you are ready, let me know. And as I would the voice and beba. Mama Sheila.
Hi.
What the voice and okay.
Hi.
Akwaba. So you are in what's it, mommy?
For any
Omoje. And that day Canada home common yedi. And the opportunities, business sectors, immigration and other things that you and I both we know say the world is changing. One will say you have so many choices. Ma ukura wosi wejai school mu na ukokosha nkwalano. So one will say wejai.
Yeah.
Because of what?
I got a better choice.
Thank you.
I got a better offer. So I went with the higher bid. Better.
There was a man who comes, he is part of our council, Nona. He was a teacher. He was a teacher in a high school. And no private sector. Now, or private school, no, morally, no, and because there's so many leverage things that the money people are paying, no, na public school. Now, or private school. So now the money that is in that, some of the technologies and all those into Jaya. So see how he doesn't teach anymore. Guess what he does? He teaches. He has a robotic way store in my way. My friend say it is a workshop. He trains from grade 4 to grade 12. Robotic.
That's right.
This guy trains, and he has some of the his students, competing worldwide.
Me say, of late, it's all about working smart, and it's about working smart lately. You have to know the system and play it along as you go. If Utnafa could now one so I can move forward, let me try this, let me try that. But better now where you see Lady May. So it's all about you going with the highest bidder. You know,
That's
you have
right.
to know where you stand and what you think you are getting from it. Oh, move to the next. Don't be too scared to explore. This is Canada. Uma pay be ya with the nasa watanawa who so call anima a bidos and chibi.
Yes.
It's not, yeah. I believe in exploring, and that's all. I mean, with if my plan should be in place now, Obi Ankrapon who send me you might understand me go so market here, account. And you all, it's about time you all work towards those directions and stop working so hard. Running away every day in the morning. Now we're driving now or car now or buy. You think that people being so TV go make it of late
more than me. Yeah,
smart.
people are making more than me. Yeah.
Well, a lot about working smart. So you have to think about it and do not stay at one place and think and say, baby, I want you. Okay, make another choices, make another move. Anyway, that's
my baby. I've been so like I've been soaking in. I ask questions. It's easy for me to open up a conversation with me. So I like to learn. Tell you, me bisa people about what they do. I met so many people who are teachers now who were making 200,
Yeah.
180 to 200 a year, and so much. It's all about comfort, like you said.
Yes.
This lady I'm working with now, no, she used to be auditor for some comments. Nova Scotia, and as I know, only financial financial. He works in finance. He makes tons of money.
That's right.
This lady is sitting beside me or to me, but when she showed me, baby, or me.
Be shocked. Me see me dem
Oh,
me quite encourages now me okay cameo. I was telling you last time say me go see me back at where you go a birthday the birthday about on my money invitation just across my streets about just 5-10 minutes. Young couples, who show more courage and not mutima. Me see me, she said, me do wanna me shaking. Me say, don't tell me this is where they live. Me say, when I go there, I was shaking. Me say, what? This is land. Now, we show property now. You bow and we can't stay on this cold mediana makan me say manya ye nyina baby ametena wasakrum ha mint
oh,
na sawa we mu na mint na comfortable and they boy it's a lie. I must get into my house and feel like yes this it just have to be intimate na sakrum and Jimmy me abrochira me buy as a matter of fact me well, me casa made me bro because all I told myself with baby Ametana must be comfortable, and I haven't played at all with baby Ametana. Yes, and I'm just so proud of myself with those. I might make some mistakes along the way, but I love my house. I love the setup. Everything have to be my plan, and I just love the way it is for me. I
yeah,
go to work, I come back home, and I feel like yes,
you're
I am here.
comfortable.
Yes. I get into my jacuzzi, I go like, yes, this is my work done. You get it? And
Yeah,
put your brechehana or bread here. You also have to find a way to enjoy. Maybe
yes.
some years back, we think about home, and in Siafayase, but we are learning and we have to learn it well. We have to learn it so fast. So, brefuno, is a safa coffee, no, ya jay, and yabium.
Enunti o. Who say enunti na meka we say. One say some people we made a certain choices. There are a couple of women I know. At least even if the relationship did not work out, the man actually contributed in some ways for their lives today because the man was doing well. No sooner than they were able to buy a house. It is our bar. Many women lives in the homes. It was the proceeds are coming from sale of previous houses, and on the man they were smart enough to put it under
Yeah,
a house.
you
Some
have
of
to live smart.
yeah,
Yeah,
some
but
of
sisi
some
man
of
she
us,
work ni betanatana. Yani ya man betanat ma shidi kotes ma ya man besians.
Sheila,
Yeah.
some of us,
Uh,
you made some stupid mistakes to be said.
yeah.
Bema ne ho ofe, bema oye say, bema
Mm,
oye say, bema ni hu ono kura san se wo credit account ye mu binom.
mm-hmm,
And men no were so bad and poor, and
mm,
they are still poor up
mm.
to today. Ama almost say okay. So some of us
Uh,
are now picking up.
up, yeah.
Some of us now are getting out of some waters.
Yeah, it's never too late, lady. Me,
No, no,
the
I know,
good thing
I
is
know.
you wake up.
Tio, unse enunti ena me de kofa say Ghana for man no mu wanya osikani
Mm-hmm.
bia. Men koye ma show me wo kote. Show me
Baby,
we
me, I know
ojina
the
di no
abuse.
papa.
I know the,
Tie
I
tie me.
disagree with you.
No,
I
no, no, no. You
disagree.
may
What is
disagree, but what I'm
no,
saying is it's
Lady
another
May,
point.
he was only playing with this man, no, and yeah, because of one can show me your cut you, and
No, no.
yes, our video niya. The man was ever comfortable. There are some conversations that you have with a partner that are way different. You
No, no,
can't
oh,
say
no,
that
no.
those are
It
abuse.
was, it was just it was just a way by the way na me kofa no no. But o
Uh-huh.
hwe Ghana for me bi mu
Uh,
mami said the me catch o say
uh.
some of us
Some
as
of us
born
has gained. No, me see the last time I
eno
was
na
in
me
my
ka
friend,
no.
mommy just I was in my friend's office. Now, or see, lady be a free Ghana besrano. Or see, or you're one of those ministers or penny Ghana and penny for any be girlfriend. And now, or see, young fan don't kosher car. Can me many abrehona me penno, or no same way to trinity on pen no petia rubber. And I was glad because if it's not coming from your pocket and somebody have to buy it, get a tiara, but Madam Funisano Kashel, I mean, Nimsa Wabodam. Me,
Sheila,
so best support. I may say, yes, why not?
Sheila,
Get a
Sheila,
tiara, but if it's not
this
coming
is
from your
where
pocket.
no,
Yeah.
no. This is where my instinct, my way comes in.
Mm.
Say
And what
we
should
are
the Kagana?
always
What's the
going
abuse?
after
Which abuse?
we are always going after the ginger and the girls. Atade obeshe, the brand name, the car.
I
I'm
know
talking
I
about
know you're being in mindset. The Obia Peo.
no, I don't make no, but of course, it's no their life is about Nubia, but I'm talking about the right way. What would yield you a better future? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Obi
You'll
oha
be
o si
happy.
what si fia mami anase what fia mami what menya me fie kakra menya dia medi sisi ya
Maybe and see if
bome.
you man no, because I'm talking about the brain see if you man.
Then they are not being smart enough, and that is their own
But isn't it
problem.
what I'm talking about?
But
Obi to say Joyce to say Tio,
papa that you abuse, I know you abuse.
Tio, Tie. No, sir, no, dear. It was just when Patcha said, look at for someone like Joyce, and there are so many of them. Look
Yeah.
at someone like Joyce. Used up by this way and paying for it was in India. They were, I mean, she was in a
Which of Joyce? Which of the Joyce are you talking about?
Joyce Mensah.
Which of Joyce
Oh,
Manson?
Joyce Mensah Mapuka, get your son Mapuka, yeah.
The AIDS awareness lady.
The AIDS awareness way.
Oh, okay.
And there are many of them like that. Almost shake your bum keke just to get a clothing to wear. But what I'm saying is that be smart. Be smart to ask to sort of help.
If you not be smart, they are saying no.
Yeah, it's also helping the man to also secure themselves in your way because to me as a man yes na oba ofia ne ho tono so what you say now I invest here and it's an investment for you too. So that's all I'm saying
because it man does not say girls now yeah more banokrano. They are all so fake and so not on smart to say omuni penny be wo baby ya osimakoye audio gusu kakasa penny we ya me say ya me
enya no ni abuse na make ya wo so ni it's an abuse
na den jimi e ta ba lady me hum penny fo anomwenya no because unim o penny mo babet na yi TV so catch the who amansan say girls no but I recorded yeah me pem bi mo school fees no ye ntua bi. Can you imagine it? They admit and say this is what they do and it's so ugly and it's not good for the younger generations, and this is the part I had problem with them. Omo fi so mo nkwa no mo ye mpanyimfu a Ghana ho no mo gu ho mo sai sen kolasa e wo baby na ye de adwento ho
let me ask you a question. What is the average job for a woman?
Is there an average job for a woman?
I know. Now I ask the question because there's so many options.
Yes, there's an average job for anybody in this country, depending on what you want to do, depending on your age. Who you're 13 years, that's a person who Juma or library, you do it. Who person who Juma or Tim Hortons, you do it. So you see, comparing to fear a different thing altogether. Lady May, if you find a Tim Hortons, but Nansayam a few years ago, McCoy and they have Kentucky. And yeah, my 5 girls, yeah, she uniform, yeah, no man. I could tell you said the omuti just a minimum, but they bring gas stations now. Yeah, she uniform no man supermarket. They bring uniform name. It's not like most of them wouldn't want to do anything. And you just said even with those jobs, I hear you are being used. Obi oho betimi ayejuma be 3 months krani entu anaka because the madam said minisike nti twen na ya metua na uye juma 3 months na yetua wa ya betua wo so ya nka sesa 3 months na yetua ni nyina ma wo ya betu so ni ya ma half. And those are the things when it comes to Ghana, Lady May, there's a lot we can't really say it's because so one kasa we invest it now could credit your credit and looking for a job no crano. You have to go and be robbing somebody's back for you to get to a position where you have to be, which is all ugly. And And all those men will come out and be saying, sir, our financial minister was once saying, say, yeah, it has become a norm, say Ghana, dear. Even if you are married now, it's accepted. So who's a married man? You have a girlfriend somewhere. They have all openly accepted it like this.
Yeah.
This is what it
Yeah.
is. So what
It's the
you say?
mindset.
With
Yeah.
the mindset
Eno
and
na eno na eno na
yeah,
make us say,
ugly. Mhm,
don't you think that it
mhm.
is just the weakness of us accepting the bad things as it is normal? Because
Exactly, that's my point, and that is what worries me. Sir, even though they are doing it, they are not even showing themselves respect. Say certain
Mhm.
things cannot be said, but they have admitted it in public. Because Kennedy Japan was girls, no more by sir, almost school fees to cry in Chiebium. How is it, sir? We are so proud, the Sasana, only be bedi and only be backward dance and wait to school fees, and that
Yeah.
is the system it is. Inti so obianya penyi bi na so jojo na I will not see that as really abuse the way you put it, but the way the system is
No, no,
formed,
no.
no,
There's a
anything
right
that yeah no
way and there's a good way. I was just
uh-huh.
highlighting the other
Okay,
side. What could
uh-huh.
happen? What
Uh-huh.
could be the what could it be a way alternative
Mhm.
to what is going on? But what I'm
Because
asking is that
women the way me right from back home, me my father had taught me say women are vulnerable and don't allow anybody to over pride on their vulnerability. Me
Mhm.
papa decided the way to meet him. Coming from a man, or then maybe I want to approach me in the media to me, say you've seen me as vulnerable, you want to over pride on me. So what you see you? Into me saying papa decided to meet me on guard for a man. Me papa nya cast asem no catch me say you have to stand up for yourself. Then allow men to pride you because women are vulnerable. Me papa cast asem
Sheila,
me na me di
Sheila,
13. Yeah.
Sheila, and that could say you can relationship the way we view things because they say many worry for kasapa.
Uh-huh.
And many single focus are we tend to we single and our for has a different mindset and
Mm-hmm.
beliefs together. So obviously there's a reason why they've been
Yes.
married for over 20. But let me
Me
go
papa
back.
this yeah, me papa this day we had to meet him. Because wakasa chema chema no me obe maybe about approaching my me idea is you see me as vulnerable me lusu gada she will override she will override me so what you say into obiani the idea to ni tima or denam into me with such impression I made nam no uye be man na so but me nyina me nyansa I see men differently say you already see me as vulnerable and if I lose guard
To
you
take advantage.
override me
Mm.
so what you say? And
So let me ask a question. What do you think the job actions that's going on all over the world?
uh-huh,
What do you think that has yielded, especially for Canada? Because just like Nentia Ford, Omon Penasem, Canada, Ontario Hanomon, Ford has privatized the some of the job sectors, and so it's bad. So
mhm,
people feel say we
mhm,
don't deserve. Once educational say we don't when we are asking for certain things from the government, a union, no,
mhm,
some areas we don't feel they deserve
mhm,
because it's just saying the private sectors, are making less
mhm.
than the people who works in the
In the
government.
government. Yeah.
Inti, what is your intake on that? Because me, I feel say
Mhm,
private, Emma immigrants na bekrumu apa and say immigrants fa but why? Because the privatization means say immigrants
mhm,
win the job field because they will accept
mhm.
anything.
Yeah.
Is it good for Ghana? Because we share Ghana for immigrants. That's why I'm advising people enter through express way,
Was
entry.
it is it good for Ghana?
Uh-huh.
The- but the way Ghana is now, if you get a chance and you want to get out, wouldn't you get out?
Ah,
And that's something okay. If it is good for Ghana. Lady Mayo, those that are comfortable, we have people that are very comfortable and wouldn't want to travel.
yes.
They just want to go on vacation. They are also there. But if the heat is really hitting you and you get that chance, you have to take it. That being said, it takes wise people and courageous people to live in abroad. Though. If not, you go back like Nayas and be crying. You will cry
Yes.
and go back. If you are really prepared to learn all over again, learn the system and stay. Because Nancy Abrocha is a first, maybe more.
Mhm.
Abrocha sisa. Gone are
Anema
the days,
papa.
exactly. And people have updated and enlightened themselves in when it comes to living in the system and all. Until you are Ghana, that's when your chance now about Abrocha. You have to be open minded. Say. So your boss was Ghana. No, say Ubaha, you have to start as a laborer to make it to the top.
Yeah.
People must be educated on those things. But then, for you to get a job opportunity to get in, say their Ghana, we've said their system, I won't lie to you. When your chance not you good for you, I take it. Unless, of course, who are Bemu and you can get money anywhere you want, then you don't need to be in this code because as
Mhm.
I'm talking to you now, it's very snowing out there. So my better have boko because my person may drive 20 minutes. I'll come. Sorry. It takes 30 minutes if the road is not that bad, but it's snowing. It's very cold. There is Christmas party going on. I didn't want it to miss, but the drive alone, no me see na me da me baby.
Mhm.
It's not me flip
It is
na
cold.
me
It is cold. Wa ha papa papa.
me dia
Ene.
better.
Ene.
If you are prepared to face
Mhm.
it, yeah, no problem. If not, if you're better off back home, there is no place like home. But if you get a chance and you want to get out and you are not better off, why not take it? And you're good, Lady May.
One of those things I say
Mm.
it is okay. Akwantuo tete asem. I
Mhm,
mean, obia to coin, but we need to sort of learn the right channels where
mhm,
and how. Oh, but one thing I also like to tell people is that say, let's say you get some opportunity to come here.
mhm, mhm,
Make sure say you have all driver's license and say we are Bema Oba. Make sure
mhm.
say you have your driver's license, that biometrics, na fabra. Sikasem man sikasem because a chromo as say no, me say we are na language na change. What do you think about the credit system ne wahano? Because they say no afena me hu mu pa.
Yeah,
What
but
can you?
Lady May, the credit system hasn't really changed that much. If
Mhm.
you But now there is a lot of opportunity. You can go on bankruptcy for 2 years and get back to track. And
And even
before
less
then,
than that.
yeah, before then, now come see you better for 7 years. But things are changing now.
Yeah,
You get it, huh? Even if you come to the credit system. So in
yeah.
terms of money, dear, you find a way to learn and who you're very smart. You're not going to destroy your credit like how some of us did because
Oh,
we wasn't looking before. But then we are all learning. But and then opportunity has come. Social media has may pave the way. You are who be a good. I will come and crofort. Anything at all that gives away who to help you, other people, other things, a whole lot of things we are saying all over the place.
yes.
Okay. And yeah, be the things we comes here to say no. Yenya chance. Our media no one
Oh,
yenya be near TNSA. We would have been way better
oh.
off than the way with this house. Since in the cry in your master, into when you're quite so better, why not take advantage of it? And beside, Uba brochena sa one ye yempo. Nasa we need that why there's a lot you have to take with you. Lady May, Uko Ghana when you're proud of yourself. Missy
Mommy,
the knowledge, me, my present, and the way I handle things, no cry alone, no. And my who say I could travel and see is true. I
it
can't who
is.
one pass all.
It
What if I can't
enlighten you.
yeah.
Mm,
What if I
mm.
can't who say? You have
And
to
now,
mingle
only my
with other
baby,
people to
only
learn.
my baby.
Mm-hmm.
The minute you even leave Kotoka,
Uh-huh.
Uba kwa wa metna hampo,
Uh-huh.
na se Uba for 2 weeks, echo that even cry a chill airport.
Uh-huh.
Ni ya do them for way, no one me who should go back.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yes,
You have yeah. You
you
have a
have
lot
an
to say,
experience.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ɛsɛ
And no,
sɛ
na,
obi anya chance ɛsɛ sɛ obi etu kwan kɔ kuro bi aso kɔhwɛ sɛ
yeah,
deɛ ɔte na
yes.
wokɔ back adwene asesa wɔ nyame bi ho because there is a lot we don't understand. For you take my auntie for example. Because all you need to consider me play mukrametana the same. Na me kono me catch and sa brostria wo. Eh yeah, because there was something cake on her freezer, and all her daughters were, oh me, I cake him into me. And I got there and pushed it and took it and brought it. And my auntie, I dear, I see auntie to me, cause poor be a man to be a bashes so no number. And I'm say, I dear way, ni den na munti mini. I will be in mother. Na make us someone tia so nam say abrochra boti to me freeze it says I will freeze away mu krani enemu me ante
Yeah.
say hene ha they didn't believe it la
Almost believe.
and
And
I
then
didn't blame them.
Abontia, no. 2
Exactly.
minutes. No, yeah, 2 minutes. Kurana won't say freeze. Yeah, no 2
They
minutes
didn't
now.
believe me, and I didn't know how to explain to them. Tell them because I well, and she said that she unya kwana utu abeti asa. But the moka bridge na mo banam person mo be hune nipa na mo so what mo fi say ye hune they don't believe it.
But do you think say I wanna should deter someone? But does I want that does it? What does that warning mean to me? What does it mean to you? Say, oti a 4 months of winter season. What does it really mean compared to
Well,
say a show do pa na ope wuturu mu nyina yi na air condition nya adwuma na ntontom
if
rew.
I had my lady, wait, me, if I have my way, I have friends so I want to say yeah, they have uh little cottages and Caribbeans and stuff like that. Rent it out. They can go stay there for 6 months or 3 months. Their rent and their mortgage will be paid. If I have my way, I have something like that. And me, I want to buy meteho. Because abrafo ni bebre no omo tu kwan ko hu say they can invest outside no omo in invest omo ntena sa wo we mo
Exactly. One was we no bon share bibi.
eh
There's a share unti summertime, winter time ni nyina no.
eh
Omo rent ma obi during the summer bibi sa so
yeah
it generates
mm-hmm.
income. Inti ono so say winter no do ano so akoshe ho. Many
Yes.
of them does that a
Mm-hmm.
lot.
Yeah.
We na EA, one of the SNAs ni bi no special needs
Mm-hmm.
assistant. Only or retire in them.
Uh-huh.
It they say she is only supplying. For the past 2 weeks, I said, no, I'm going to the cottage. I'm
Yeah.
going to the cottage.
Messi lady you social worker back kwa many ni ejuma ono crampo de also if you see my clothes I don't even have a winter boot. Only winter boot. Simply because no they be a person. I just want to show my beautiful nails outside. Into they be a slipper so. Now when they buy a no cool. When that ninya buy a yan what Tony ticket on
But
no.
is it Ottawa, Florida
Hi.
in one of those? Okay,
Eh.
okay.
What Tony ni cottage I want no what they are renting wa ho. And I see they started with the farm. The omo be the full ma and then what you nipa ni kan na
Oh,
nipa
they
na
make money.
so
They make money,
inti
yeah.
nipa ni do a phone no mu making money inti ono if he had 3 months 4 months on who awo obeba match oko obeba back na match a lot of them Philippine
Yeah.
ebrena ebi enyuma o Philippine na man crofo mo ye inti
Omo, yeah.
the weather need to say ya no mo film no mo ko inti enya ya by March ubasa we che banana winter na neko inti they are not even tasting the winter yeah na ya name inti all about also planning ye anka me planning ye anka sabri me be me business and me tete ankrofo anka me
But
sabri a
my
me
point
ka
is, my point
eh
is the weather that bad? Because it's 4 months.
uh-huh.
It freezes the
At
air.
times it's
Eh? It will help our mentality, our way of
more
life.
coming. I have a call
So
coming. 1 second, okay?
okay.
1 second.
Near my sister nebo bribi so wɔ ha bankruptcy. Last time I spoke about it. Ekromu ha, me se wa wo stressing ho no. Emom yes sɛ adwene ne nya adwuma honam ne bre. If you owe so much money wo kromu ha mpo, ema na eforo wa, menua. The next option is to consolidate your debt, into one. O consolidate here, at least you offer them a minimum pay. So ocean as a minimum pay numpo and it will pay wo income no nya. All you do is you settle the debt. Settlement means you go to these financial way for aban etua omoka. What it does is say they will help you to get rid of some. It will take 50,000, for example. They will ask you say how much. So they will propose and they will negotiate with your debt na omo de be bafa. Na aban afa ni aka no omo koto. Omo koto wo debt no. Into omo koto, omo ko negotiate ton for a bia $12,000. Omo de ba bejo a bia 25 or 20,000 or 18,000. It's 18,000 no. Omo ekọ pepa wo debt ni nyina na wo wa bedi omo ka. Ukodi omo ka wi a, what you do is you offer, they will get you a plan. Utua no na wo credit no, now you are back into the system again. Omo pepa wo debt no, it has been overridden. Menua na no de bia me be ka kire wo me dia na Royal Bank for override bi. We Capital One. CS, menim se wa wonim CS, Zealous, wonim Zealous. Zealous wo kromu ha no. Ye nyina yakwaje Zealous sikada. Canadian Tire maji ni sikada. Menim ba bi e wo. E kanam papa atua mam me papa watua mam. Watua maka de bia meto sa nyom yi. Inti se ukwa no mo settle a na se wo betimi meet the minimum pay with those companies no be settle. Me say ekromwa is so structured in a way say a Bible. Iti so for be krom ha onti ase say people are independent and they have opinion. Because the things you will rely on next neighbor no be abuse oba no be menless oba no. No, oh, thank you. Ekroma, we don't rely on those things. Abino has made those things a structured a way of how you can get yourself out of it. It is a one to me meeting the minimum pay with those settled settlement. Now, the last result is you say a canning in bankruptcy, and the bankruptcy it is a right of a citizen. A province, a country to take the debt from the consumer no, after 7 years. And only the law around bankruptcy. Our Bible, it's what they call 7 years. I cannot 7 years upon. The law says you can bring it to the way. May my year be 2012. And I mean, no, 2011. And I mean, be make a bankruptcy.
Yeah.
So what I say. So when you go there now, omuji kaning ina enu ya aban no na mamenche wade bi onim say aban no etimi we randomly pick because wa kwaka cha aban so unni sika unni eni we unni edan wo ba bia sika ebem a obetimi akoyi emu we mod unni hwe ba onim say nkofo eye ne force so there's a superintendent, there is an office of the superintendent. Hey, Mr. Kromwa, when you don't experience something, you think it's not there.
Yeah.
Now, superintendent, Bishop Baby, they randomly will pick you to interview you, to scrutinize you. Omo frɛ me because ya me dia no mo now we nkofo no mo ya me nyama say that it's random okwa make sure say credit card unni catch them so unni credit card way which is a permit office was na papa no matena was sound me frɛ me kire me ofre oba say what's your name na me bo me di why are you here me say me dia me wo bisa me tell me why I'm here or say no I didn't call you na me di letter na kire or say no go. You see, yanu say no. Yami ashisha yankwa yo.
Yes.
African yam papa mekan asase we papa so be di pa. So what you say? Na obro ni de meka nyina ache me.
Yeah.
I'm telling you this because it is real.
Yes.
The kromo ha mentena ma ho nkyere. I'm telling you me nuanom mentena ho e ma ho nkyere. Ena me kwaje e kina almost omo de aduane be kom papa me ya frɛ papa me say on traffic kura na waje aduane no.
Okay.
African food basket for And run
Mhm.
a media me try box and bremo. Yeah, Begia, inti
Mhm.
Mommy Benedicta, do you want to join us? Say, oh, yes. So I do know that I found on way Asylum law in the Bible. That's right.
Mhm.
Asylum law in a Bible.
Mhm.
It is real. The law bylaws, even the bylaws,
Mhm.
the city, your area laws,
Mhm.
it is biblical.
Yeah.
So what I say. So Canada again, it is the country for you if
Mhm.
you want to invest in researching,
Yeah.
research it. And I know Brad Bifrem, remember so PI,
Mm.
British Columbia also, yeah.
Mm.
No, or BC or British Columbia, but a dime boy thing to know
Mhm.
besides which part of we.
Yeah, ɛhɔ time bɔden. Ɛhɔ deɛ,
Yeah.
yɛ hit jackpot ne bi a na yɛbɛtu bi atɔ bi wɔ hɔ.
Oh,
Because
but
Jack,
China for the horn, oh, they are so discriminated, like almost discriminate and India for
deɛ
I will
ɛyɛ
not
me
live there,
bufu,
even if
me
I
say
have money.
deɛ ɛyɛ me bufu koraa ne sɛ at the airport no yɛka French instead of say yɛbɛka French and English ne yɛka French in Japan.
Thank you.
TV no so and also crown na mente asa me say but what is wrong with Canadians but omo agye hɔ afa ba wonim adekudie nti ɛhɔ te saa no China for no omo ba omo fa mo sampan mo omo di sika behwere mu omo ba
Yes,
invest no
exactly.
omo bet omo di abetuto fie de nasefo no omo bie shops ne ade and nti na ɛhɔ akɔyɛ saa but I tell you because I love rain and the weather I wouldn't once I hit my jackpot, I will leave there now. I enjoy the weather is a lot more easier there and life is
Me,
yeah.
I will
I
not live
wouldn't
there.
mind. Yeah.
I will go to Ottawa
Would
and live there.
would
It's so
would
beautiful land.
would driver now yeah they would take Chinese for nim said the drive back who say what British Columbia. Chai.
No,
Drive back what
I will not live there. You see, where you live, where you live should reflect who you are. And I
yeah.
don't think I can find myself comfortable in a place
Uh,
where
what
those people
the
sees you.
I do really love it there though. I love it there. I love the landscape. I love the area. I love the rain. I love seeing the greens. There is a love to be loved there.
Ottawa gives
Yeah.
that, eh? When him say Ottawa has such a greeny
Ah,
way.
now so what time of day you try you pee around or whatever. I love Vancouver better. Trust me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I love Vancouver better.
Yo, it's here for somewhat Vancouver, either a PI way say open na say wohwe awo no sikanti wo de koye adwuma wo kakra ko away for no wo
Unko ebi nso kɔ hɔ kɔpɛ sika no na wɔde abɛtɔ fie wɔ hanom.
exactly
Yeah.
it's so we nurse no we teacher ni um you are part of galamsey but wo license as a
Mhm.
minor
Mhm.
maybe you go online we
Yeah. Such a
and we doctor, a young doctor,
mhm.
Chrono say they will subject you to become a thief. Akole ya ne papa, eko ya we. Uni ma
Oh,
bi.
a
Let
very
me.
a very disappointing father.
Oh,
Me yeah sure said the banner who cramp so true me kako born the papa money. I'm telling you.
Ghana.
Yes. Obia deposed to Eddie abuse Obia anyhow work free. It's about time people start recording, and this recording might bring a whole lot of dirty out of people. That is the way. That would be the way forward.
I think so, and
Mhm.
also, you see, America started like that. Canada started. Ghana
Mhm.
for one chance and record it. Benedicta also where you mommy oh me
Mhm. Mhm.
I also want to me and yeah. You see, you
Okay.
start recording, start speaking.
Mhm.
I want us to look at this thing. I am from Emre.
Mhm.
There was you see, Africa, Ghana yet the only country going through
What
such
is? Mhm.
a bad a way management of from the government. Africa on its own whole, no,
Yeah.
is cast somehow because Mama Sheila,
Mhm.
listen to this or by let's pay attention, listen to it to the end.
Mhm.
Now look at what is going on in Ghana. Isn't
Mhm.
it the same thing? And you find out, say, you ask yourself a question, say, you see, as a Robert Einstein, the meaning of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, but expect a different answer. You realize, say, how much
Mhm.
brain cells are not in our leaders in the team. The minute they elect them, no,
Mhm.
what is the level of their brain cells that dies? Like I am wondering, say, what has happened to Ghanaian, African?
Mhm.
What really went on? Because there is a secret somewhere. Ma'am Michelle Shadio, the
Mhm.
language, whether you will like it or not, Abrafo changing language, how the world should run.
Mhm.
Oma changing. No.
Mhm.
So we are all moving by what technology the world
Mhm.
leaders views. Africa is running by, shall say, Akufo-Addo baye, do you know the amount of companies are omobabe ruling Ghana for the next 30, 35, 40 years? Do you know?
Because they have signed a whole lot of
They
wrong
have
deals.
signed
Yeah.
everything for so
Mhm.
many
Yeah.
years.
Yes. Yeah.
It's whether you like it or not.
Mhm.
Hey, convenient water na ye no mo bottle no mu no yo broni. Obroni na ebe kire say nsuo na efi
Mhm.
abuo no mu no yare wo mu na
Nyawade.
wakofa. Why is the abro? It's what na the world leaders,
Mhm.
the language they speak, Ghana
Mhm.
for say. So you wonder, say, what
Mhm.
has happened to a black man? Listen to this way finance minister.
Mhm.
Also was on trial.
Mhm.
Listen to this, and you wonder, say, Mommy, let's end our conversation on that note. Let me bring it
Okay.
in.
All right.
The Honourable Member for Banjul South.
Thank you very much, Honourable Speaker. Honourable Speaker, I would first of all like to thank the committee clerks of this August House for the great work that they have done by spending the whole night in this August Assembly preparing a report for us. I thank you, clerks of the National Assembly. Honourable Speaker, I think looking at the Honourable Minister's statement and looking at the budget, I think that our government does not love this country. They do not have the feeling to nurture our children in this country. Honorable Speaker, $6 billion in salaries alone, not in administrative cost. Honorable Speaker, and we say we are a poor country. Honorable Speaker, the median age in this country is 19 years old. We should consider the life and the livelihood of our children. We should be investing in education. We should be investing in health rather than paying ourselves, feeding ourselves out of the poor people of this country. I will start with this August Assembly, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, to see the salary of the Honorable Speaker increased from 658 million to 658,000 to 1,560,000. I feel ashamed to call myself an honorable member, Honorable Speaker. I gave myself for service. I did not give myself for the poor people to feed me and my family, Honorable Speaker. When I saw this, I felt embarrassed. I did not want to come to this budget session because I said to myself, there is no need, because we are just sharing the cake in our pockets, going home, feeding ourselves. Not only that, but to see the responsibility allowance, the residential allowance, the roving allowance, and all those for the representatives of the people. It is embarrassing for me to go back to my poor constituency and tell them that the meager resources of this country I am paid that much at your expense. I took an oath, Honorable Speaker, to serve and to give back to my society, not to enrich myself. And even if I go to the Constitution, Honorable Speaker, it says that we shouldn't deliberately enrich ourselves. And increasing our salaries is deliberately enriching ourselves. And that is an embarrassment. I think as a National Assembly, we should not accept any salary increment. It was in this August Assembly that we sat and discussed the salaries of the ministers and denied them, even though they went behind our backs and increased it. That is their problem. We offered ourselves for service, Honorable Speaker. We were not appointed. We were elected, and we offered ourselves, Honorable Speaker. And I think we should think of our people when we do the budget. I'm not allowing you to observe me. I don't have that time. When you are on your own feet, observe yourself, please. Thank you. Honorable Speaker, when we go to the office of the President, Honorable Speaker, I have seen new units, ICT units, being established at the office of the President. The office of the President has, I think, whatever they call it, the person that does her public speech or whatever, that lady. Why would he need an order ICT? Why would the Honorable, His Excellency want 6 advisors? How many ministers does he have in addition to the new ministries? If the President is telling us that the ministers are not good enough, I told this August Assembly here last year when we did the budget, if he is implying that his ministers are not good, let him sack them and apply and appoint advisors. The ministers, according to our constitution, should be competent enough to advise him on any policy under their ministries. And if they are not good enough, and if that is what he's implying, that they are not good enough, let him sack them and appoint advisors in their place. But as a poor country, we cannot be paying ministers and be paying advisors and be paying deputy advisors. Come on, we are a poor country. Instead of thinking of ourselves, 6 billion in emoluments alone. Come on. Honorable Speaker, I think we should think of the Gambian people, not our pockets. We say that when you are a politician, your skin starts shining, and I'm starting to believe it. Once you are appointed a minister, before 2 months, you marry a second wife. You start buying homes abroad. Come on, at the expense of who? At the expense of the poor Gambian? No way. Mr. Speaker, I am ashamed to call myself a National Assembly member. To be honest, I did not want to contest again. The only reason I contested was to show them that I can come back to this August Assembly. And I did against all odds, Mr. Speaker. If they want, they can die seeing me at the Assembly, but I will come and I will speak my mind and I will go home and I will eat my lamb. That is who I am, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I looked at the Ministry of Justice's budget. Mr. Speaker, we have TRRC. Mr. Speaker, we don't have the commission anymore, but we have the recommendations of the TRRC. Mr. Speaker, is the President not willing to act on the recommendations of the TRRC? Sometimes I wonder if he is, because to be honest, I'm not against anybody, but we've suffered for 22 years. And after 22 years, 2016, we thought we were embarking on change. And the Honorable President imposed certain people on us, and I think that was deliberate so that we will not implement the recommendations of the TRRC. Mr. Speaker, if you look at 2021, the TRRC,
it's okay now.
2022.
I heard this woman in the morning, and I pray they don't kill her soon, because everything that she was vomiting over there was nothing but the truth. And Milady May, if you think there is something wrong in our African mind, or if you think we are cursed, it's a lie. We are just wicked and money greedy people. Our leaders are wicked and money greedy. And what led to that? Poverty. All these things are poverty mindsets. All these things. Everything the woman was saying there is true. It's
And
everywhere. It's everywhere. Ghana dear time. Nigeria dear crowd and can. And I'm telling you, sir, Lady May. Say Ghana na mami we sorry kasaya. At least onu krampo di okasaya etie no. Na kasa Ghana parliament yan kombe ombe di amana koso akeka di mami kikan ye. Ghana for person mo chemi sa mami for no mo parliament ho a omo so ye tu ma na omaje. Ye tu mu a omaje no. O person o chemi so mo bi ani ho anka or feeling so guilty.
I have never seen I have never seen a Ghanaian politician, a woman, even spoke
stood up like that.
Like that. Nebi.
Yeah, because he wouldn't even be bold enough to say he started to say it.
But
even if you should, if you have one, if you should have one, that one to stand and talk like that. Nanka, Oma shutting down, dada. At least this one, I kudos to the Gambians. Said they are listening. Yeah. They are even listening to her. Ghanaians would not even give her a listening ear. That is what it is. And if he say a curse, your say a curse, and then you say we are shifting the blame to curse. Lady May is our mindset. Your poverty mindset. No some nonsense tradition be a idea to a team negusuakaho. Until we change from all that, we will keep lying to ourselves that we were which kind
but,
of
but everything she was saying is as if say she's acting, she's in a movie, a role. She it's
she
as
was
if
just
said they
telling
gave her a
nothing
script
but
for
the truth. Or see
no.
against all odds, she's still there. Meaning you're standing and they did all that they could, say people will not even vote for her, but she fought to come back.
It's as if says she was repeating what is happening in Ghana.
Exactly.
But this is something happening in Gambia.
Yes.
And everything apparently
the only place it's not right now is Porkigame's place, I think.
Hey, and also there's a young man be also speaking against what she's
doing.
Yeah.
Those that are against Paul Kagame is because they don't know suppress, because it's not democracy. Kagame, they are just talking like Gaza. But I tell you, sir, they need somebody like that to hold that country into a certain extent. And some of them democracy now, Marco. Mr. Rawlings should have done this. What Paul Kagame is doing now. Rawlings would have held the country ransom and train us like that before going on democracy.
They
just pick democracy and throw it on the people. No education, nothing. That is why we are a mess. That is what he failed.
Mame, what is your last winner for Eshefo about Canada?
It's not a curse. It's not a curse. If you are thinking that is how we only need about a few leaders that will stand up as this woman, who will not be killed, but will say finally people are waking up. Let's do the right thing. Because Lady May, you're missing a kind of crime. Usha sashi pibina ya ye eba eponoso. Now Africans say yeah almost to eponomo normal, especially almost escape from the uhua and hawakuma. You're missing a kind of crime. Now your leader who said we are ube pesagan and nibi ground to coin. Now, so we have wicked leaders that are leading us. Some who said they were human, some you money to on chain.
Can you believe, sir? No government official addressed
it.
Or even made a public. But Emra na JJ Rollins. Now, maybe what Ghana na Rollins was on him. I remember when Nigeria. Nankrofo bi befa Ghana for nkola akọ di djumaboni wa Nigeria no. There was the radio stations actually took, even they spoke about it for even our area, for young girls to be very, very on the alert, for parents to advise the children,
allow them to travel.
Yeah, because the government actually sort of and Emma Brigade NMA almost introduce brigade
Scouts.
Ghana for na girl see me and my
Those
sister
military scouts.
military scout everyday na Ghana has me funny say na Ghana has essence. I like to say we had a culture, like I like to say we can be identified for specific
things.
things to be. So say Ghana ni any culture, Papa King George. Yeah, Ghana any culture. First of all, our farming is ruined. Within the social interventions, there's nothing. Rollins brought so many social interventions. So many. I remember we used to you say Labor Day, so then prapre.
Yes.
This was adopted everywhere in Ghana.
Yes.
So it is easy to change the people to do well.
Very clean. Or during the military rule, yeah.
Oh yeah. Now me say we had a way baller so. Yeah, well, baller so.
Yeah.
But the baller was taken care of. There's a gate.
Yeah.
Nobody had garbage in their houses. Yet the gutter no and no cocoa.
Yeah.
The gutter inside the no gutter no so.
Yes, sir. Me say we will get better if we get a good leader. And people should stop saying na you say na dia titi and na sisa usuban. Me gusu kase abrofu eni suban ye o. Na so mra inti uti abrofu mu pe me kama trust abrofu nsu ni suban. Nanso emra chichiri wo munti obroni be hwe ni mra na wedi so. Isa yesu any said ye tidia anka baby efi no ye bakrom he anka ye nimra so ye be ye be ye wo and no krom ha on dimra so inti omo kika se ehye ye mu ye ni yesese yesesa
no nyampa
sisa den ne beba
enyampa
ko ka chem say okay na mi tunregu abontinti mi ntungu biom da bia wo pie kona se wo hu se obi ade to ha wo besansan wa chi akwa akoye.
Hey, I know the mama Sheila. I know the obibe nipa ba kubesisa garbage san because there are thousands who are repeating it.
Exactly. It's not make us say you go so kasa miss ya and say at the born in there.
Okay. But mama, koso kasa na me na kakire away for no. How do you think you can I'm for share the video because mommy 1 minute.
Okay. Lady May, if you ask me, I seriously think we need a change of a system. And once we get that way, once we get change, we will be on a way to go. We need a leader. You hear leader tatashe. Our Becca me bama nipa. A nipendi me chinsha me so. Me say, oh, wajume ma, ye wajume ye, waketu ya beye ye. Men ko enko kasa, and for be bechi nko to fem and san one manejuma. And ko kasa wasika inti no wutu mintu be abuse obi anyhow. Say, oh, ye papa. Na ye so ba ni obi enya asem. Na sorry kim koho. Eko tiet eko kekandia o peche ni panubia. Wasa di ashenya mi you said the other subaiti and Yamin Shran, also would you know when Quasia Samna with the one that Cheryl said, Yami Beshrao. All those things you can obisi and Namusu Samusubai Namusubai Nanya. That is who we are.
No.
Emrape and the Betimia Ama Sanyamane free mu. Say ye dim raswa. Obroni ni subai to say Obroni Betimia Ako hospital. Ako di sankwasi de ya papa we kodu ye. So that's ranye juma. Na so say ha na ye juma wa ha ninti no. On dampo no akoye. But yen ya begia to mo said that is who we are. Na ye sari go so catch say na munsu samusu ba na ye musu. Yes, yesu that is who we are. The only thing that will change us ni say ye ma obia who kan mani mfa sankwasi some ni ndi obi.
That's right.
Yeah. That's ye go so dada ye who says sana yensisa yesuban because yesuban ye who we are, we will not be able to change until something changes. Something must tempt people for them to change their ways. This is papa wedding because I say me near. No, be so I say papa be here me be me so me word evidence near pamwa. When papa was on we crop your the mechi kafem no ma mejuma near punishing no.
Yes, as I said, I don't know so whether you watched Disney World. When one person opens up, it opens a whole bunch of, it gives people the hope to say, oh, okay, this is not the only person.
But what I lady me who crop the Disney World krawakofa Bill Cosby or my man in sorry tia so you say and you not in the old age ogusu demon me say I can next year sorry by next year same way by now can crop faster take us
yeah
na sana bako na ka ye gina so near the
no be me be anyway no be so akasa say me kai say ne banimpo people should stop because papa we be doctor we certificate na ekura na say sa credential no the girl did not graduate for it.
So nanka ye de see no kwan obi so sorry na so sisi ye say oh ya wo say for word na ye see no kwan that is the only way na ye ti honi agusu kasa mo oh sa na mo nyina mo tia mo subanye na mo nyan e na mo nyan sa na wote bibian ka papa nje trede usuban no bibian sisa wa wontimi sisa free ho we need an antidote that will cure us. Yen just yet to Hokasa ne suban into yen kojai. Ye suban ni eti ye mu, that is who we are. As a some red temunipa, papa for be no more to say, did law into their own hands. Doing things anyhow, papa naka kabin somewhere, me winning madukudia me ye, winning diana metre.
Let me say this. Isn't it about time people opens a firm organization that tackles these areas? Now they ask for funding. There are lawyers here, there are organizations they bring things like this to court. They sue the hospital for even allowing and this nurse is say on your award reward. You see, if Ghana start to do that, because your former Jimmy now you separate. Yeah, because sue them.
Yeah, because you full payment money. Half. Yeah, yes, sana. Pay Juma. Some nasa a brand so bet yameka nasa half of the payment now the mammy. Catch me say me who be with you mama me fan coffee. Workers at times so workers ya cron for. Meanwhile, so the man on farmer no.
Benedicta said it wouldn't work because they are all corrupt. No. They should be corrupt. Yeah, Maminka Semcho, we are all corrupt. Only people are corrupt. Listen, I'm a lawyer. I am a lawyer. I want to corrupt yourself. Maminka Semcho, you need to change it a psychology. Yeah, juma nenye sika no nti yeah juma ne te say de wa bro. Be corrupt to the work. Meaning say you are being corrupt, still from your own pocket and now be who said it here.
Abrofo shamra memra na chichiri wom then they just krom amra chichiri nipa wa anka wo be sorry awo we mu akasa chinchina me de me krama ikwam na kwane na krama ne kra na wo sisa enye mra anka wo be ye
Emma in plastic as a sacrament.
And Marasuma who quite a would to mean keep cramani with your such surrounding the piano conante. I am managed Shamra Tosham a chichri or mabroso. I don't know beating me ye. Now so meeting more. Or beating me and I admitted then I just say ye to me. Yes, you as the that's ye this quandia, ye be the right thing. About time people will start recording evil people and be putting them out there. That is the only way out.
Sheila, you as a whole, this herders, isn't the city giving them a ticket for herdering things on their backyard? It becomes a hazard. We, Mommy Benedicta. We need to train them how to steal properly. Ope krono abo
Boni ye. But
go after these schools.
Mami fa we nye
Go
example.
after them. Bomo krono.
Bedi me mami fa we nye example. Uba kroma na se obedi edra. Ye fa ni se obetwa antro say na se ni se ya. Ye be bisa a question that fa ho ama we di trading say ye pese intro. Oh, yes am nim say we di intro. Omo make sure intro na we di ni ye. We ye consistent ni a wo kan ye okay. And say na say ye permit. Yes am ye nkwasiafo no mo nim say ya bebre na ye intro.
Sila obroni na ekira how a wo si be di intro no. Anya obroni na ekira what to bring. Ono kire o say okay wudi made bi omo be bisa o say to go and bring it. Yeah.
Eya be gina ha ka say na musisa musuba. E de ben suba.
Wo be krono abo. Monche mama ye nkire mo krono bo na mo no nim krono bo. Okay. Me na me ye lawyer ni anka me bo aban no krono. Krono a me bo ni say
ye leaders that are show ye nyinyi nkokrafo trimodinfo we mo busia omo be rechi omo pen na ye omo de ye hia leaders that are share amudi nyama better place starting from the grassroots.
Hospital say, hospital say no. Hospital say no. They have money. Me see, sue them. Let them lose money on legal fees. Let the albino lose money on the person who is the vulnerable one with legal aid. Or court, no, look for funding. People do fundraising for court fees.
Yes.
Do fundraising. Call the attention of international.
Yanya curse be ne haye, enya ye be ye traditional chitregu yamuma so, and I lose traditional, and that is why ye be a suffering ye boa. Ye boo, ye boo, ye
Mamma, you remember I am a mania where she, Mamma, copy, say, sorry, I am yet. For your
yeah, you are doing well. I was watching on your TikTok. That was a good one.
I'm trying you. Yeah, na masha da apples way. Na my kakra.
Yeah, I saw it. I miss on the pay. I was flipping. I saw it on TikTok. I was that is cool.
You are growing, and then the things, the middle. I'm trying to shed off the 3 children. As I separate you from me, and now I'll become me again. I'll say they don't like the truth. Mommy Benedicta, me say we need to now introduce systems to them. And lawyers need to now work in the country.
I want to get rid of my tummy, but yeah, na me sensual me bikini lines. No, I've been cut 2 times, and I'm a lot careful.
Oh, basa nyashe.
Well, but I don't believe it because I still have the back pain. So and yet true.
No, back pain. It was the epidural. No, once you have.
You can't be back. I'm not like normal again.
No. Hear me. I have the same problem. Hey, Ma Michela, do you want to see my picture? And me machadi a woman who ye me hips and mensa ma basa. When it comes to weight loss, I don't care what people say. I have done it. Maybe yeah, kete and say, but when you pack. So we're full say a hammer mono. So when you wait to usisi. Doctor never catch you usisi because of epidural. Once the weight fat na what we no. Now what epidural na be more back pain. I used to have back pain like hey. I will go and buy pillows. I would do a Costco. Yes, we na ye. Obi say no, if I will 9 pillows to 2 so that elevate to 9 my nebi now. I don't have a back pain. Guess what?
So what do you do? What did you
do? The yoga do a lot of stretch. Like that stretch. Someone explaining what it does, you know. It releases that toxins now. It's all about vein, now you see. And I feel so the weight, you know, ama was say
but I walk Lady May, I work a lot on my treadmill though.
Treadmill only does a cardio, it trims you. There are so many things
I
you
work
the
a
body.
lot. Yeah, just for me to get
No, 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 no,
the
no, no, no,
base
no, no.
straightened up and no.
Debbie. Treadmills trims you.
Mm-hmm.
There are stretches you do that when you say there's a specific stretch for headaches.
Yeah.
There is a specific stretch for your back. There's a
Okay.
specific stretch crampua. Your way I have to say obawo me abroad away Chinese if we are away uko away when I go from a massager. There
Mm-hmm.
are people who are specially trained in Japan. Guy
Mm-hmm.
menano he was explaining kakra bi kyerɛ me na metam
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
since me yes adeɛ no more back pain kakra bi wɔ there, but because I'm still the weight weight now was still because I eat me di nea mepɛ but
Mm-hmm.
because of exercise and nso nti ama by nti me mo
Okay.
me mo edu I'm 140 which I should be 135.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Nti me pa do I can do nea for back deɛ no now they worry.
Okay. Yeah,
Sister
but
said, Ebano, my top had very strong. It's I can just do the way or say and our food our food in more do
well,
me better.
some of us, I don't do our food that much. Their salad yeah, me de me yeah, I know be na me tidy. I'm not consistent on our food. No, once in a
No,
while, me de. No, me nye. Unya me say me di food no. Unya me say
any Sheila, yeah, but yes, Chinese in any.
yeah,
What was that you know?
yeah, uh-huh.
And I got I say, almost it is actually not just for tummy way, but it's
Okay.
for everywhere on your
My
body.
body, okay.
And I know be mommy being so on so yeah, specialized in way by explaining
There was
say
this machine that is going on that you have to press on your body and be using it to massage the entire body and it going. I think I'm kind of interested in it. I'm saying you're portable. You have to hold it and be using it to massage everywhere. And you're all over the internet. And I keep looking at it and looking
me pansa. I go to the massa. I need
at
the girls does oh my god. Omo ya adi
yeah, she
Omo
does a good
massage
job.
wo to
Yeah.
one nine two.
Oh
Now
yeah, everywhere.
just oh my utimu mitimu nyina omo massage you. Na
Your
it does
forehead.
it does a lot.
Lot, yeah.
It does a lot. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
because I have to
that
have
is true.
I used to have a lot of headaches. My
Mm.
headaches was just a way, I used to say chronic way. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always squinting, like, no. So, see, I know.
Hey,
I
good.
don't care. I'm not about to look like I'm not looking to look like some way Mama Gucci. No. It is healthy. Oh, Sheila, no. So see, I mean, listen, you're going on 50 years old. I'm not. I'm not a kid. I'm not. I'm. And I don't want to be. I just want to be healthy in my
Yeah.
body. I don't
Mm-hmm.
want nobody to
And
tell me
feel
how I
healthy.
look
Yeah.
and feel healthy.
Healthy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. I want to eat what I love to eat
Mm-hmm.
in moderate.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. Me too. When me try some of the aduane a ɛtwɛn me ɛkyerɛ wa.
Mm-hmm.
Obeka say, hey.
No, no, I'm not those. Me so keen about our food. No. Me who some African shop cry once once in a blue moon. By
Then be
force
careful because some of these
well lady they be an no. You media win ya me wo.
then be
Madam
also
will be
careful.
ya best friend wa kekumba na odi mani pa watu mi din kekumba o simbi kekumba na me di mani pedi.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my
As
own
long as
own.
it is, but I love mine because natural. I know the salt. I don't like salt. I don't like sugar. And what the sugar base and the sodium base, it is even more
Yeah.
dangerous because one lady be a diabetic woman be a dakoro okoda shelter. Oko said they were serving hotel hɔ na ɔmo de ne kɔɛ first. Aduane no nyinaa wɔ sugar base. Na new sugar na shoot. Wonim sɛ ɔmo frɛ me sɛ ɛdɛ aduane na odi a maame ne meka so yɛn deɛ konkonte nkwan ɛna ɔmo tu kaa Sheila, asem we omu tu car a free
Ekotori
downtown.
mano.
Ebe to containing nkruma. Containing katenkwan. And omo de man, what do we within 10 minutes omu check in a Broadway ni bio. I did not. I could no man. Since then, we say, hey, auntie,
Mommy, yeah, the containing katunkwaya much as what you hope for the body. The body ni na na afi bi edi to potato ni peas no enko ye man.
No, potato, but mashed potato is obviously has a way under it margarine and butter. Those things are very dangerous. The way no so
the peas and the carrots and all we the kakrabia pele we the ham kakra to
but guess what though? The cream no Sheila. Sheila, the cream no is even heavier because omo chanam kakra. No more the cream. Near what potato inside it's more heavier. Any me bedi me money contumely for it.
Mommy now see a koto containing katunkwaya man.
No, this was well containing katenkwan.
Hey,
Yeah,
containing no what no.
You rather eat dokono than potatoes. You rather eat dokono than potatoes because potatoes, what is inside this potato again is dangerous. I don't know.
But then it's fair enough for you to buy your own potato and mash it yourself, not necessarily the way they mash it. You only need a little milk and a little butter your own way. Not for you to be eating abontin, necessarily abontin there that much. So it depends on how you eat it.
You need more meat and vegetables than the actual food. Yes. And I say me the salad and chicken way me call maybe chicken way sankofu way shwami chicken no. Me ma omo ma me salad and omo di meko. Egu so
salad di meko.
Omo tzatziki sauce no kakra. Any garlic sauce kakra. And me di enti me ti had the whole day aduane amedi no. So what I say. But again, you want to train your body to metabolism, you know, to work quicker. So you need to eat in between. It's a blocks. My body now borrowed my we're changing the chemicals, you know, and now what they feed me, which is not good. I don't know money pay bloated, you know.
Yeah.
So Benedicta, so it's a good job. We vegetables done. Thank you very much, my sister. I mean, I love having you on the show. You kind of you have a whole lot of perspective and also your own views on many things, and I love that. I thank you for coming on it. But and Sikano me se brabe bo amene yanjiji Sikano na no wa ma.
Me say, that no me available. I was a bit busy. And I think so who say who the email the better her na me my first time payer. What fun to order? You didn't put it there.
Oh, I did though.
No. Which I check your email that was sending me the first order to her. I'm fun to her. Link.
Benedicta, the patcho me $50. Yeah, the oh man farmer. Oh.
And I wanted to tell you, say, Lady May, what was the thing? And also, crammy and me racing fee.
Me patcho me dear son, Benedicta. Me patcho who US who he found me here $50. Me de kwa Ghana for ye percent from now to the 17th, 18th, 19th, 24th. Now my draw no just to see how much money we received. Ye percent ye show be get 3. I'm asking everybody. I'm gonna, even if I have to do a telephone, I will make a list. Make my telephone outbound and inbound call though. To make preference, mama.
Yes, auntie, you copy in culture. Me say who know why in the search and
no kwa menene kasai. And no kwa menene kasai. And no on the side ja menene wo business munti no.
Okay.
Inti ya na menene kasa. Inti ma me Benedicta. I'll need your help. I'll need each and everybody who's here. King George, I'll need your help. Anybody who's watching, Uti Abrochi, Uti Canada, Uti US, Uti UK, Uti Henfa, the way na mamesro, please, Ghana for mama, let's give. Because anyone I yesha, you know, we are fixing ourselves. Me pesa ye obiye these things ye canon Ghana take the idea. Open up a firm to say the mama some coffee a omoti kumasi ya omde aye fekubo ya mini omu ye ya omde aye ahensam ne we nana we ya omu nkofo de omaware ba na odi
Mama Efe. That's what
mama
they call
efe no ne ya you
but
see
that was supposed to be a radio station though. Is that not it?
yeah
It's a radio station and where people have to come and tell their story. So now come on ni say no many lawyers are almost some warfare momotin China. Who the was some nature said they have to go through the legal way. Yeah, you bet ye the bebu nipa. Nanka sa. And no son your nanka ya saying ya that firm so ukokun nipa or the road. You bet me almost bet me ejinamount. And no son no say na your first one say be omo obi kwa harass one so obi kwa attack you in the wrong
as an ombudsman
so that was how you go about it. And the private system have to set up certain things like this to give other people's job to do because the it will be a private form.
Shadie anas ne anas ye wo ne anas ye ya or investigative journalist say it is a big time firm with huge office with people who work our workers so to omuka inti Ghana wo said you can ye obi nso betimi attack te said ha no animal control is a non-profit organization
so
yeah, it's a non-profit organization. Almost say we are saving the wild almost a form of wild way for Angasa. And they seek support from the government. They actually
Missy one good leader pay here obe so ni pemu. No year omo ready to work. Dear to how we say we need a few changes and we'll get there.
Yeah,
I got nothing to do with say just say yen of course say you buy and Sunday you buy your baby yen. It's not helping.
Yeah.
So,
Mame,
anyway, nyame mad the punching yen lady.
the punching mame. So I'm for Nyankopon shira mo nyina. Let's all support in any way we can. Like I'm saying, $50, $20. Yeah, the beko Ghana. Ghana number no ato. Nobody is even testing me on my phone now. My phone number and say, lady, you mentioned something about money and supporting. So where can I send the money? Hey, Ghana for money and change you.